Praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. And I'd like to give all salutations to the Akim, man, out there to the four corners. All right. No matter where you at, from one end of heaven to the other end of heaven, to the four corners of the earth, man. All right. All right. I'd like to give all salutations to y'all brothers, man. All right. Peace and safety, man. All right. Bring that word out. Keep edifying, man, till we get up out of here. All right. Lord will, we close. All right, but what we're going to go on today, man, something real heavy. We're going to go into Babylon, man, in Revelations like we do. We're going to start in Revelation 17 and verse 1, man. We're going to show you, man, it ain't so much talking about a place, man. It's talking about the people, man, the so-called white man, known as the wicked in the scripture. All right? All right? It was prophesied that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. All right? Israel are suppressed and oppressed by this so-called white man from one end of heaven to the other, man. No matter if you over here in America, all right, you in the Central Americas, no matter if you over there in Europe, all right, Australia, all right, Thailand, wherever else, man. Africa, all right. You was took from Africa, all right. That's right. From the so-called white man, and brought here to America, man. Why? Because the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, and we're gonna prove that, man. All right, through this lesson, man. That Babylon that's talked about, that virgin daughter of Babylon, all right, that's talked about in Revelation, all right, that mystery Babylon, we're going to show you that that's talking about the so-called white man. Just like we broke down weeks ago about the kingdom of heaven, man, Revelation 21. All right, it ain't so much talking about no place, man. It's talking about people, man. All right, we the kingdom dwelleth in you. All right, we the daughters of Zion, the daughters of Jerusalem, the daughters of Judah. Just like the so-called white man is the daughters of Edom, or the daughters of the wicked, or the daughters of Babylon, man. That's right. Okay, same way. That's right. All right, and we're gonna show you that. Let's go ahead, bro.
Revelation 17:1. And there came one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
All right, he's gonna show the judgment of that great whore. All right, not a particular place. The people, man. Esau, Edom, man. Idumea. Go ahead.
Verse 2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication.
Not with a place. They committed fornication with the people, man. Go ahead.
And the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunken with the wine of her fornication.
That wine, man, that's the philosophies of her fornication. Who's the her? The Edomites, man. The Idumeans, man. No matter where they at, man. From one end of heaven to the other, man. All right? Go ahead.
So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness. And I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and sacred color.
Not a place. It's referring to the so-called white man, the Edomites, man. Starting with Alexander the Greek, on the way down to America, Donald Trump today. All right, go ahead.
Was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls.
And everything in between, like the Vatican. Go ahead.
Having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination.
Full of abomination.
And filthiness of her fornication.
Now, ain't Esau, in Hebrews, what he say Esau was cut off for? He don't get no repentance.
That's right.
Because he's damn, I can't think of the words he used. Yeah. A fornicator, man. That's right. The Edomites. He perverse, man.
That's right.
Not a particular place, man. It's not a place, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
It says, and the woman, Shalaki, verse 5, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great.
Mystery. Why does it say mystery, man?
Right.
Babylon the Great, man.
That's right.
All right, which Babylon go back to the word confusion, man. Right. All right, which the so-called white man was the one who was prophesied he gonna change laws and times and laws, confuse the people, man.
That's right. He's the author of confusion.
He's the author of confusion, not a particular place. That's the so-called white man, all of them. Read it.
The mother of harlots.
The mother of harlots. Go ahead.
And abominations of the earth.
An abomination of the earth. Who is that? The so-called white man, Edom. All right, we're going to prove it. Right. 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 3. We're going to prove it, man. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. All right? The mystery Babylon, man.
That's right.
That whore, man. That sitteth upon many waters. Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians 2 verse 3. let no man deceive you by any means.
This is Paul speaking during the time of the white man rule, all right, the Romans, okay? This is after the Greeks, the so-called Greek Empire went down, and now the so-called Romans, but they the same Edomites, man. Idumea, go ahead.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
That man of sin be revealed, all right? Mystery, all right, Babylon, go ahead.
The son of perdition.
The son of perdition, the people, man, not a place, go ahead.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh.
A people,
the power.
Not a place, go ahead.
Or that is worship, so that he as power sitteth in the temple of Yahweh.
Go ahead.
Showing himself that he is the power.
People, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Come, verse 5. Remember ye not that when I was with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholding that he might be revealed in his time.
Mystery Babylon.
Verse 7.
That he be revealed, all right?
Come.
It ain't talking about a place. Go ahead.
Verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity.
The what?
The mystery of iniquity.
The mystery of wickedness, confusion. The mystery of Babylon. Go ahead.
Doeth already work.
Doeth already work. This is what Paul is saying, man. Doeth already work. Why? Because the Romans is in power at this time. Go ahead.
Only he who know will let until he be taken away out of the way.
Go ahead.
Verse 8.
He be taken away out of the way, man.
That's right.
All right, the so-called white man, man, the whole nation. All right, go ahead.
And then shall that wicked be revealed.
Then shall that wicked be revealed, and we revealing them now, man. All right, through the Spirit. Go ahead.
Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
And that's what's about to happen, man. Get that Daniel 7 and 23. All right, we're gonna show you, man. All right, Paul said that mystery, that son of he all doeth already work. All right, he said he already worked. Why? Because the so-called white man was already in power, man.
That's right.
All right, the Romans was in power at this time, man. All right, go ahead. And we're gonna show you, that that was prophesied to happen. Go ahead.
Daniel 7, verse 23.
Read.
Thus he said, the four beasts shall be the fourth kingdom upon the earth.
We know that's the so-called white man, starting with the Greeks, Alexander the Greek and his 4 generals. All right, like I say, and everything in between. All right, all the way down to the day you got the Pope and Donald Trump and all the wicked elite, man. All right, but they the so-called white man, they the Idumeans.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Which shall be diverse from all kingdoms. It shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces.
What it say in first Maccabees? All right, about when the so-called white man.
Yeah, that's right. The wicked increased in the earth.
Wicked increase in the earth, man.
And it also said that we went off, following the customs of the other white men.
Still to this day.
That's right. Those are the Gentiles that they talking about.
Exactly, but that didn't just start over here, man.
That's right.
It started all the way back during the time of Alexander the Greek, man, up until now.
Because
all right.
Even through Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, we knew who we were. We knew who we were.
Didn't the so-called white man bring confusion to Egypt? When they conquered the Ptolemies?
That's right. They changed the faces of the rulers.
They changed the faces of the rewrote history.
Iconoclasm.
AKA library.
Confusion.
Library. That's where library
changed times and laws.
That's them, huh?
Got all our people thinking Cleopatra is a so-called Negro. That's confusion, man. It's the people who did it. It didn't start in America. It didn't start in Rome, man. It started when it started in the garden, man, with that serpent, man.
That's right,
all right?
That's right.
With Cain, man.
That's right,
all right? With Esau when he was born. When he said he gonna promise to kill Jacob, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 24. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are the 10 kings that shall arise. And another shall rise after them. And he shall be diverse from the first. And he shall subdue 3 kings. 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
He shall speak great words against the Most High. Go ahead, change times and laws, man.
And he shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
This is talking about the so-called white man. He shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
And think to change times and laws.
Oh, man, think to change times and laws, man. Confuse you, man.
And there shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
Come on, man. The people, man.
That's right, bro.
It didn't start in America. All right.
That's right.
Go ahead. Get that Let's get Revelation 17 and 6. Who wore out the saints? Let's see who wore out the saints.
That's right.
Read 5 and then read 6.
They also say the devil have a short time in Revelation, don't it?
Gun, the so-called white man.
That's right. Revelation what?
17 and 6. No, start at 5 and then read 6.
Come. Revelation 17.
We're going to see who wore out the saints, who Daniel was talking about. Go ahead.
This is Revelation 17, verse 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great.
Mystery, Babylon the Great. Go ahead.
The mother of harlots.
That he who already works. All right, who Paul was talking about. Go ahead.
And abominations of the earth. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints.
That's all what?
And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints.
Who wore out the saints? Who Daniel just said wore out the saints?
Oh.
That fourth beast, man. The so-called white man. He ain't just started killing Jake. He started killing Jake many years, a thousand years ago, man.
You been doing
How about 70 AD?
He said it, man.
How about 70 AD?
That's right, man.
How about before 70 AD during the time of the Maccabees?
That's right.
How about that?
That's right.
All right? Before America was established, man. Okay?
He been doing it.
It's the Edomites, man. You got
That's
to
right.
see that through the spirit, man. The daughter of Babylon.
That's right.
All right? The old daughter of Babylon who ought to be destroyed. The so-called white man. Go ahead, brother.
That's right, brother. It says, and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua.
Who killed Yahushua? Who killed all the Christians, the so-called Christians, the real Christians, meaning followers of Yahushua? Who killed them?
That's right.
Who killed them?
That's right.
It was before America was established, man. All right, we ain't taking the onus off of nowhere, man. We saying the so-called white man gonna be destroyed and gonna fall, and his whole structure, his whole them three frogs, man, them three spirits, man.
That's right.
What? He got the military branch,
Right. America.
America.
He got,
All right.
UK is the banking
The
system.
UK over there
and
in
the
Europe,
Vatican is the Rome.
and all of them gonna
And
fall,
the
man.
Vatican, the Vatican means serpent, man.
All right.
Divine serpent.
And
That's
this
what the
so-called
Vatican
white man got garrisons set up all over the earth, man.
means. That's right.
Okay, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, man.
That's right.
Go ahead. That's it on that.
Come.
Get that Amos 1 and 11.
Amos 1 and 11.
Yeah, let's see who poured out the blood of the saints.
That's right.
All right. Let's see who poured out the blood of the saints. Was it a particular place or a people?
See, Christians don't want to hear this, boy. Now, Christians don't want to
You
hear
know
this.
who the saints is? The Israelites.
Y'all don't want to believe
Who
that as a
killed the
nation of people.
Israelites?
That's right.
Did the saints just start getting put to death in America? No.
Amos 1 and 11.
1 and 11.
I think the devil is some deity on the ground with some horns.
Okay, like he just in one place. The earth is giving it to the hands of the wicked, man.
That's right.
Didn't Satan tell you how he run all this? The earth was given to him, and he could give it to whoever he pleased.
That's what he said, huh?
All right, he showed them all the kingdoms, man. All right, go ahead with that.
Amos 1 and 11.
Let's see who poured out the blood of the saints. Go ahead.
Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom.
Of who?
For 3 transgressions of Edom.
Go ahead.
And for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother.
Who's Edom brother? The saints, the Israelites. That's Edom brother. All right, Jacob. All right, that's Edom brother. And he poured out the blood of the saints, man. All right, just like we read, he wore out the saints. That fourth beast, just like Daniel said, he shall wear out the saints. Go ahead.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast up all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
He talking about people, man. He ain't talking about no place, man. Get 1824 Revelation,
still
man.
hate you to this day.
Still to this, wherever they at.
They doing what they doing genocide right now. Man.
Right now, man.
Margaret Singer, all that stuff.
You got that over there in Europe, man. 1824 Revelation. Over there in Europe, man, we got brothers just like us, man. All right. Them brothers going through the same oppression that we going through, man.
Absolutely, bro.
All right, by who? By the hands of Edom, the daughter of Babylon, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Revelations 18 and what's going on? 24 and 24. And in her was found the blood of a prophet.
In her was found the blood. Read verse 2 and then jump down to 24. Let's
Revelation 18 and 2.
About.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen.
Babylon the Great. That's the herd.
It's fallen. and it's become the habitation of devils.
Habitation of devils. Okay, we're going to go into that too. Because who do devils inhabit? Meaning spirit, evil spirits. People, man, go ahead.
In the hole of every foul spirit, in the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Jump down to 24.
And in her was found the blood of the prophets.
Who wore out the saints? That fourth beast, man. The so-called white man. That's who wore out the saints, man. Who pursued his brother with the sword? Edom. All right? Not just here in America, man. Not just over there in Rome, man. All over, from the four corners of the earth, man. All right? Even the confusion to face Israelites, those who don't know they Israelites, but still suffering the curses, they still catching hell, man. And better yet, they say all the nations drunk of that wine. So not just the Israelites, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
And other saints.
And other saints, man. Who did it?
Come.
Babylon, man. All right, Edom.
That's right, man.
Not just America, man.
All of them.
Go ahead.
And all that were slain upon the earth, man. Come on,
The
bro.
Edomites did it, man.
That's right, man.
Okay. Now get what that was, 1824. Get Revelation 14 and 8. We're gonna prove it, man. Precept upon precept, man. We're gonna show you through the spirit that revelation when it's talking about the daughter of Babylon Babylon in book of Revelation, man, it's talking about the nation of Esau, man.
You got a question, man?
Go ahead, bro.
Come on. Revelation 14 and 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, is fallen.
Babylon is falling. The so-called whole white race is falling, man. Starting with the elite, all right, is falling. Go ahead.
That great city.
That great city. Now
That's gonna be a person.
that
That's right.
people.
You said it, bro.
The word city come from the word citizen, man.
That's right,
People make up a city. We broke it down in Revelation chapter 21 how the kingdom, man, is the people, man.
That's right.
All right, not a particular place, wherever you at on this earth. Just like we gonna inherit the earth. Esau got control of the earth right now, man. Go ahead.
Because she made all nations drunk
Hey, I told you.
of the wine of the wrath
I
of her
told you.
fornication.
Cause she made who? The daughter of Babylon. The Babylon, man.
Hey, but how told you?
Make,
That's right.
How told you?
man, that's not important, man.
Alright,
Go ahead, man.
he's told.
Verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a
Read
loud
that 8
voice.
again. Salah,
Salah,
brother.
bro.
Salah.
Man, the devil, man. Revelation 14 and 8.
Yes.
And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen.
Now, when
is
you
fallen.
read Babylon is fallen, we're going to read Isaiah 14, where it say, how thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer. All right? People, not a certain place, man. Wherever they elite at, man. All right? Donald Trump going to fall. The Pope going to fall. The elite going to fall. Along with the rest of their nation, man. And we're going to show you. Go ahead.
Edom is a house. Go ahead.
It's a whole house,
It's
man.
a whole house of them.
A city, man.
That's
City
right.
is made up of all type of people. Peasants,
See?
kings.
See?
All right, you got your hierarchy and your regular people, man.
That's right.
All right, go
That's
ahead
right.
with it.
That great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath.
How
of
could
her
they be talking about a place
Man, it can't be.
who make her? The wine is the philosophy.
That's right,
The
bro.
her is the people. Go ahead,
That's
brother.
right, bro. And the third angel followed them.
That's it on that salah. Now let's get Isaiah 14 and verse 4.
That's right.
Isaiah 14 and 4. We're gonna break it down, man. It say how thou fallen. I mean Babylon is falling. All
Isaiah
right,
14.
and start at 4.
That's right. Isaiah 14, verse 4.
Read.
That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon,
The king of Babylon, man, not a particular place.
and say, how have they the oppressor seized, that golden city seized? The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked.
That's people, man. The staff of the wicked, man. All right, meaning they mountain, man. They government. All right, they elite. Go ahead.
They
And
power.
the scepter,
They power.
and the scepter of the rulers.
What you said about power?
Come.
The scepter mean power.
That's right.
Like the brothers always bring out, the elite
Yeah.
going into captivity first.
That's right, bro.
All right, they're gonna be the main ones to get it.
He did lead into captivity.
Man, they
Shall
gonna
go
get it first,
into
man.
captivity.
All
That's
right,
what, that's what it says.
come on with it, up.
Come on. Verse 5. The Lord, okay, I gotta do that. Verse 6. Shalaki. He who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke.
He who smoked the people, man, not a place. Go ahead.
He that ruled the nations in anger.
Who ruled the nations in anger? Not only Israel, all the other nations, man. They bringing hell on every nation, man. Go ahead.
Is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest, and is quiet. They break forth into singing.
When this so-called white man go down, man. Not when America is just destroyed. When this white man go down. Go ahead.
Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon.
Jump down to 12, Bob.
Come, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Didn't we just read in Revelation 14 and 8, Babylon is fallen?
That's right.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Go ahead.
Son of the morning.
Son of the morning.
How art thou cut down to the ground?
You
Which
wanna get
did
that,
weaken,
Revelation for me?
which didst weaken the nations.
Who weakened the nations?
Come on, people.
When it started with in first Maccabees.
That's right, bro.
When Alexander took rule.
That's right, bro.
It said when he took rule, wickedness increased.
That's right, bro.
It say the earth was quiet at him.
That's
Because
right.
he went conquering and conquering, man.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right. That's right.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
He ain't talking about no play. Y'all got to see that, man.
That's right.
Through the spirit, man. He ain't talking about a place yet. All right?
Sodom and Gomorrah was an example of that.
Exactly.
That was
The
a nation
people
of
was wicked.
people, man. He just cut them off from Israel.
Israel was wicked.
That's right.
Not the land.
That's right.
Okay?
He's following the custom of our people.
When he said he gonna destroy Israel, he wasn't talking about the land.
No.
He was talking about us as a people.
It's simple.
23.
This is Revelations 18 and 23.
Okay, it just said, how thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer. Go ahead.
And the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all
The
in
light
thee.
shall no more shine in thee. All right? How thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, man. Go ahead.
For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by their sorceries were all nations deceived.
People are sorcerers, man. They wasn't being sorcerers from just over here in America.
That's right.
They ain't being sorcerers just over there in Rome. They being sorcerers from the one end of heaven to the other one, man. And when I say heaven, I'm talking about this heaven they got on earth right now, man. Go ahead.
Verse 24.
That's it on that, brother.
This is a good one though.
Okay, go ahead with it then.
And in her was found the blood of the prophets.
Okay, we read that one. In her.
That's right.
Before America was established, man, Esau was killing the prophets, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And of the saints, and of all that were slain upon the earth.
On the earth, man. So any prophet or saint that was slain on the earth, they saying that, and he said that all that was slain on this earth. Now we read Amos 1 and 11 where it said Jacob, Esau pursued his brother with the sword, man. Perpetual hatred.
man. And they do it today.
And that's the reason the other nations hate you, because of Esau.
That's right.
All right? Because he perpetuate you being evil to these other nations, man.
Everything Jake do is evil.
Exactly. Bro.
Everything.
And not just here in America, man. It's in Australia.
Right.
All right?
right.
It's in Europe, all over Europe. Wherever Jake at, man. All over the earth, though, he said.
That's what he said.
The earth. We had brothers in Hamland.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
On the west coast of Africa, man. The Igbo tribe.
That's why he killed a lot of us on the west coast of Africa.
All of them.
And it's still a lot of our people still over there.
That's right.
Now in Ghana, all right, and on the west coast of Africa, man. That's our people there. You meet them all the time. Certain guys that come over here, they got the Jake spirit. They think they ham or whatever, but through the spirit we know.
Come on.
All right.
They knew who we were, man. Christopher Columbus, he got the second Ezra.
He
read the book of Ezra. That's in the documentary.
Yeah, he did.
In the movies too.
I saw the movie.
You saw that movie.
And
he came and he knew that we was in America.
He knew. He said it on the movie.
When they had the map, it wasn't even America on the map, but he just knew.
And did not they take? So where the first group of slaves came from?
Portugal. The first group of slaves came from Portugal.
And then they took slaves back over there. Before they even thought about coming to Africa getting us, the Southern Kingdom.
That's right.
So that ain't Babylon. They didn't pour out the blood of the saints. That's what Revelation 18 say.
Hey, come on. And they got the picture when they came over here, man. They had the garments,
that fringes,
the native Americans. They had the garments on, man. They had the borders and the blue, all that, man. The women had the plaits in their hair. Man, we was good people, man.
Over there in Australia, man. What they did to those those people, man.
Aborigines.
Tasmanians, man.
That's why he said all nations them drunk of the wine of her wrath, boy.
I think the Tasmanians, if I'm not mistaken, that was Japanese, man.
they was Japheth or something like that. Yeah.
He killed all those.
All them.
All them gone. There's no more Tasmanian.
You think white people is Australian? Crocodile Dundee. He the face of Australians. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, they killed all the Tasmanians. That's right.
So what happened over there in Europe during the time of King James? All right, during the time of the Crusades.
That's right, man.
All right, so it definitely ain't just talking about America, man.
That's right, man.
Because he said, what you got?
Oh, I'm just holding the 14. That's it.
Okay, where you getting it at?
I was at 13.
13. Come on.
You want to read 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
Read on down.
And it says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
Didn't we read about that in 2 Thessalonians?
Uh-huh.
I will be like the Most High.
That's
Go
right.
ahead.
I will be like the Most High.
Uh-huh.
Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Who gonna be brought down to hell?
Come on.
A place or a people?
People. All right. They that see, they shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
People, man, that made the earth tremble, man. It's talking about the the daughter of Babylon.
The Idumeans.
The Idumeans, man. That's what it's talking about. It ain't talking about a certain place. Go ahead, brother.
That did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof.
Started with who? Alexander the Greek.
Come.
First Maccabees, bro. Go ahead.
That opened not the house of his prisoners, and all the kings of the nations.
Who opened not the house of the prisoners? The Edomites. Who the prisoners? The Israelites.
Jake, it's gone.
All over the earth. If you European and you stay somewhere over there in Wales, you can't just pick up and leave. I'm quite sure you got to have a passport. You a prisoner. You got a social security number under the white man. Go ahead.
Even all of them lie in glory, every one in his own house.
Mm-hmm.
But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch. And as the remnant of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit,
Talking
as
about
a
people,
carcass
man.
trodden under feet.
Let's keep reading. But it's talking about people, man.
Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial,
People.
because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
People, man. Go ahead.
Prepare slaughter for
Before
his
you
children.
read that one,
All right.
read verse 4 and then jump to that.
Okay.
Read verse 4 so we can remind them who we talking about.
Verse 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king.
Salah. Okay, that's it.
Okay. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
Is that talking about Nebuchadnezzar?
No, this talking about the people ruling.
Babylon, man. The
That's
same
right.
Babylon in Revelation. Now
That's right.
read, let's prove that he talking about people. Go ahead.
All right. It says, prepare slaughter for his children.
That's who's gonna fall, man. All right, that's who the parable, the dark saying is against right now. The Edomites, man. Go ahead.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
The mystery of iniquity already works. All right, that fourth beast that wore out the saints. Go ahead.
That they do not rise.
Babylon, okay. Not the land don't rise, the people don't rise. Go ahead.
Nor possesses the land.
All possess the land. It's just gonna take their power, man. That's what it's talking about through the spirit. Go ahead.
Nor fill the face of the world with cities.
With cities, okay? Meaning they gonna fall, man.
They're gonna see these people.
Babylon is falling, it's falling.
That's right, bro.
That's what it's talking about, brother.
For I will rise up against them.
Against who?
Against them,
Them, man.
said the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name,
That's
and remnant,
gone.
and son, and nephew.
People.
So the arbitrators of that nationality cutting them off too.
Yeah, that's who they are.
All of them, man.
They refer to as Babylon,
That's
just
right.
like the wicked.
That's right,
They
bro.
refer to as Babylon.
That's
They
right.
refer to as Idumea. All right. What the evil seed, the evil doers. Going back to Genesis.
That's right, man. House of Edom got a whole bunch of tribes.
Just like we got
Yeah,
a bunch of
Amalek is a tribe.
Con.
Canaanites is a tribe.
Con.
Sodomite is a tribe. The Heretites.
All the
tribes, man.
Esau's sons, man.
All Esau, yeah.
Yeah, they considered dukes.
There you go. There you go. That's what you know. They're the dukes, man.
Come on,
They suck the
come on.
dukes today.
Hey, the
Who
only
call they suck the dukes today?
Esau, man. Yeah, come.
And the Earls.
All the dukes are over there in London right now, man.
They
You got some that own property and stuff over here, but
But they confuse, they whine. they wine.
Come.
Because they talk about the wine.
That's right. Come on.
All nations drunk of their wine. So they wine is being sold and being drunken
Throughout the four
everywhere.
corners of the
That's
earth.
right, bro.
Come.
Okay?
And one of the tribes that took our heritage is Amalek.
Come.
They the ones who took our
And that's the
heritage.
chief tribe of
There you go.
Esau.
There
too.
you go.
Ain't a lot of people drinking that wine.
That's-
Don't they? Everybody think they the Jews.
That's right.
Come on,
They
man. That's
Jewish.
confusing, man.
They call Ashkenazi.
Exactly. That's
That's
right.
them.
That's
You know
right.
who they are.
They know who they are. That's
They
right.
Cambodians.
God. That's right.
Babylon, the daughter of Babylon.
That's right.
All right, we got to start calling. They the daughter of Babylon.
That's
Just
right.
like we the daughter of Jerusalem.
God.
We the daughters of Zion.
All right.
We the daughters of Israel.
All right.
They the daughters of Babylon.
Is
Bro.
that the new saying in Israel? They the daughters
The,
of
the
Babylon.
old version daughter of Babylon,
That
bro.
old serpent. That old.
That
dragon.
old serpent, man. All right, that's who they are, man. No matter where they at.
All right.
What we? Go back to Revelation. Bro.
Okay, come on.
'Cause we got to prove something. Revelation 18:2.
Revelation 18:2.
So all this we done read about the people going down, all right, in Isaiah chapter 14, all right, about Babylon going down, cutting off name of nephew, son, all right, cutting off their name, the seed of evildoers. It never talked about a place once.
Never.
It was talking about the Edomites, man. Read right what you got.
Revelations 18 verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen. Is fallen.
The Edomites is falling. It's falling.
And is become the habitation of devils.
Now that word devil means evil spirit, man.
That's right.
Okay,
The
read
seed.
on.
Come on.
The seed of evildoers.
That's right. Huh?
All right, go ahead.
And the whole of every foul spirit.
And don't your seed carry your spirit, carry a certain spirit? The seed of evildoers.
That's right.
And it said, read where it said habited devil.
Which one you read? Babylon is fallen.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's become the habitation of devils.
That come the habitation of devils. Go ahead.
That's right. And the whole of every foul spirit. Man. So they hold all the foul shit.
For real.
And a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Now get Luke 11:24. Now let's see Luke 11:24. Let's see. All right, what foul spirits? Because when you read the story about the man that had all the legion of demons on him,
That's right. The Lord cast them out.
the Lord cast them out.
That's right.
Guess what he referred them to? Devils and foul spirits. We can read it. Go ahead.
Luke 11 verse 24. And when the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh
Where the unclean spirit came from?
out of a man. Out of a man, bro.
That's what they inhabit.
That's what he read. That's right.
And that's what evil, unclean spirits inhabit. Man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
He walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and find none. He saith, I will return unto my house whence I came out.
What's this house? A person.
God, the temple, man.
The vessel.
Vessel.
You know,
Come.
that's explained in Revelation 18:2, man. All right?
That's the spirit, bro. That's them, bro.
Read,
And you can't tell me these people got the philosophy in their head. White
It's in 'em.
supremacy, man. They can't get rid of it, man.
that's why they say inhabit devils, man.
Even the
and
lowest
foul
white man,
spirit.
when he come over here, he think he
See?
your God.
Yeah,
You saw
yeah.
they can't help
You
it,
just
bro.
ask us a question. How you can just